Yo, welcome back guys. So this is a two-part video. If you've just jumped into this, go to the description, click the first link, and it'll send you to the first part of this video. Now, what are we learning in this second part? Well, I hate using core schematics because they always use up all my resources. For some reason, my alloy smelters are just left running and they bleed me dry of titanium and silicon. So what I like to do is make a buffer. So I will only let this alloy smelter turn on if we have 500 of each of these resources or more. Once it drops below 500, I want the smelter to just turn off because silicon and titanium is more important to me than having surge constantly. So how do we do this? Let's jump in and connect everything up again. So we connect our unloader and our smelter again. And as I said, we need to connect our core. The problem with this schematic is that cores are called different things. You know, you can get a nucleus, or if we look down here, there's the foundation. That's the annoying thing with this. So what I like to do is just use the vault. And I want to always connect the schematic up to the vault because if I connect a nucleus and I connect this schematic up to a foundation, I'll need to go into here and edit the names of stuff. So I don't want to do this. So I will always just connect it to a vault, not the nucleus. Makes more sense. Now, this is the last of what we did. I want you to delete this end, and we're going to carry on from here. So we need to see what resources are in the vault, which is basically the core because it's connected to the core. So we need 4 new sensors again, and we need whatever in vault 1. And if we see what's in vault 1 is actually just the same as the core. So it all works out fine. We'll copy this 4 times because we need copper, lead, titanium, and silicon. And I'll just call this V copper, V lead, V titanium, and then V silicon. Now, what are we going to be doing with this logic? Well, we're going to be turning it on and off. So let's add that in first. It's a control, and it's going to be controlling the smelter 1. And we're going to be turning it on and off. So that's the first part. We are also going to need the logic part, so we need the jump. So if V copper is less than 500, and then we'll copy this 4 times, remove these jumps. So V copper, V lead, V titanium, and then V silicon. Now we want to jump that to off, don't we? Because if copper is less than 500, turn off. Yeah, turn lead off, turn titanium, and then turn silicon. Now the only problem here is it's going to, if we have more than 500, it's fine, it'll skip these lines and then it'll go to turning on, then it'll just turn off again. So we need an end between here. I've said this a million times, so hopefully this does make sense to you guys. And that's actually it. We just need to make sure we delete the end last time for here. So just make sure the silicon now just jumps over to the next part. So our alloy smelter is turned off at the moment because we don't have 500 of each. So if we start filling it all up, once it gets to 500, we're waiting for copper and silicon. It's turned on. And as soon as that drops below, it'll turn off again. So just to check, once again, how this all works. We've got the sensor for what's in the core, but I'm using the volt. If we have less than 500 copper, it's going to jump over and just turn off and then go back up to the top. Same with any of these. But if we have more than 500, it just stays on, and then the end, it'll go all the way back up to the top. So that's done our first core schematic. I mean, I think it's a perfect schematic. I don't understand how you can make it better from the core. If you do have an idea, tell us in the description, because I would like to know. I can't really think how you could expand. It does seem perfect. I am perfect. Once again, thank you very much, guys. Catch you next time. Gotta wait these 20 seconds again for these things. Awkward as usual.